Good evening and welcome to the show. This is Oberon and I'm Al, and I show you how a novice does home grooming. And it's been a busy day. We've got a storm bearing down on us at the moment, so I'm paying particular attention to the weather, where I can get Obi to go out and when not. But if the storm's anything to go by, today it's been so muggy, it's like there's no air to breathe. And somebody's congestive heart failure like me, very difficult. I get a lot of pains in my hands, but other than that, we're both doing absolutely fine. And what I'm going to do, start off with, I'm going to take his hairbands out. Like I said, with these hairbands, because they're loom bands, I could just cut them off. Because if you cut them off, it just means you don't pull any of the hair. But sometimes this one's actually come out by itself nearly. That's it. I've got so many of these, and I still have packets. If anybody wants a packet, as long as you can pay the postage, which is about £1, you can have a packet as well for your dog. If that's if you put your dog's hair up in bunches. But I actually like putting Oberon's hair up. One, I've noticed he doesn't walk into walls anymore, or bins, or lamp posts. So we're going to start off with just the normal little brush through, just to get him relaxed. It's been a really busy day. I'm feeding my sister's cats at the moment, so I go over twice a day, once in the morning and once sort of like early evening, about 5 o'clock. Give them a little feed and sit and talk to them, play with them, give them little treats and their dinner. I was considering staying with them, but my sister says that they're actually quite alright with storms and stuff. But I've got a funny feeling this one tonight's going to be bigger than the one we had the other week there, last week. And the one we had last week went on all night, and I did tape it. I taped it for what, 11 hours? I still keep meaning to go through it, but tonight if the storm's there, I'm going to sit and time it, so that when we get really big lightning strikes, I can tag the time, so that when I go back I can clip it and actually get all the best parts. So I'm just starting off with just a brush through. It's absolutely fantastic now. I get the brush through absolutely with no problem. Nothing sticky. I love the sound the brush makes when it's going through the hair. It's really nice. Where's the big boy? Oh, am I getting a kiss, am I? Am I getting a kiss? Does that mean I have to give you a treat now? What do you say? Always good. One thing I keep forgetting to do when I'm doing the show, see, when I'm not doing the show and I've got Oberon up here, just me and him, I actually talk to him. And I talk to him quite a lot. See, even though I'm talking to you, but he knows the difference between if I'm talking to him or not. See, if you notice he's not talking to me, he's not paying any attention to me, but when I say, hey Oberon, what do you think of that? Oberon? Hello? 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 He's in a funny mood today. I think it's because of Una. I think Oberon's getting very protective of her. He won't go out without her, because he wants his little mate. See, first when she first came into the heat, he was like, oh, leave me alone, leave me alone. But now she's into it a few days, he's like, oh, hello, baby. I want to, let me refresh, I see who's in chat. I've got a really sniffy nose, which means I've been out in the cold too much. Not in the cold, it's just the weather, I can't, it's difficult to breathe. Oberon, don't you dare go on there just so you can get your chops around the treats. It's not acceptable. Not acceptable. At least there's somebody in there. Oh no, that's an old one. Yeah. It might just be you and me at the moment, Obi. Am I late? Yeah, I'm late, aren't I? I'm late tonight. Oh, there's somebody is there. See, this computer just doesn't update quick enough. Whoever's in there, thank you for joining us. So I want to just thin the chest tonight. I want to thin it down, make it less thick. And like I says, thinning is a replacement to actually cutting any more of the hair off. So thinning it means that you'll get your brush through, you'll get your comb through a lot easier. But his paws are doing really nice. But what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to use the shaver. I'm going to go under his paws. And I'm just going to cut off the hair that's really sticking out, because I noticed that he's the hair underneath is really long, because he was limping today, and I was like, what are you limping for? So ended that, I just stopped in the middle of the street, sat down in the pavement and went through his paws, and I thought, oh, the hair feels really thick. So what I'm going to do is thin that, just cut the hair back, but not above just in line with the pad, because he should have hair under there, because he likes the foxtails. In the summer, those foxtails, because they get little spurs on them, they dig into the actual the hair, and that's just the foxtails actually wanting to populate themselves, which is fair enough, that's nature. And I think that's one of the reasons why the dogs have all that hair underneath their paw pads, is to stop that stuff from actually getting to the paw, and then they take it out when they clean it. But because dogs are so domesticated now, really we're the ones that actually have to take care of that. Opie? In order to do his paws, I've got to put him on the actual frame. Upsy daisy. Oopsie daisy. That's it, let me, like that. Right, so we're going to put him on the frame. I won't be on it for long. I just want to make sure I can get underneath the paws, because I'm going to do his chest, but I want to do the paws first. Because it's been such a, it's such a humid day, and I mean humid. I was giving my sister's flat a little tidy up, and by the time I finished, I was absolutely dripping in sweat, and that's with all the doors and the windows and everything open. So one of the best tool to use for underneath the paws, to get it done quickly, is to use the clippers. And how you do that is you take the paw, you hold it up, is that tickly, Obi? Just taking the top layer off so that you can it's very tickly for him. Very sweetie. It's not painful, it's just tickly. You only want to take the top layer off, you don't want to actually go below the actual paws itself. Oh, I've got to step over the wire. Give us that one. And see the dust that comes off of it as well. Oh babe. Give it a good check. I find rubbing my fingers right through it. Yeah, see I picked up something already. Oh babe. I worry really a lot when I see him limping, and it looks like a really bad limp, but then after a couple of seconds, because I went through him like this, I got whatever was there out of the way. And it could easily be one of those foxtails. And if you do walk your dog in parks and stuff like I do with Phoebe, it's always a good idea when you get home is to check the paws to make sure there's none of those horrible little things there. And also, like, so if you get a hairy one, check the whole body. It doesn't take long to check the dog over, but I'm a bit more paranoid because I want to make sure that he's okay. So checking right between the pads. Is that tickly? That's it. Is that tickly? Is that tickly? Hey. Amount of things these dogs pick up. Here we go. I'm wondering, I think it's alright, that's it, that's good. Since he's up here, let's do a little bit of thinning. Now with the thinning of the chest, I don't think I need this on him actually. I think I can do the chest without it. Pick your bum up. That's it. Open your legs. This is how I lift them up. Good support underneath there. Right, sit, sit, sit. Good boy. Let me give you a brush spray first. When I want to get to his chest, I always put my hand like that underneath, and it will lift up. Now it is looking really good, but I can turn my hand any way I want. If it means keeping you still, mister. Keeping you still. Yeah. Come on. Oh, but if you're going to start misbehaving, I will put you back up in the frame. Sit down. Sit. All I want to do is just to make it a lot easier to comb, but still keep the bulk of it. Alright, I'm going to put you on the frame. You're misbehaving. Come on. Bum up. I mean, it's all trial and error. I think what it is also, he's just been canoodling up to Una all day, and he doesn't want to leave her. Even when I take him for a walk, I always take Una with us, but sometimes for quickness I like to just take Hobie, because he does pee a lot more than her. But also Una just pees wherever she wants. But he won't leave her. Doesn't want to leave her. I must admit, I really like these thinning scissors. They're actually really, really good. I don't particularly like, as I says, these handles need to have electrical tape or something like that on them, just for to give a better grip. Right, let's give this a try. There we go, there we go. The comb can go through now. Well, it doesn't take long to do, does it? I will be cutting some of this hair back actually, but I will come round there and I will use the clipper to do it, because it is much quicker. As you can see, he just wants to get off the table and go and sit and train Una. Oh, here you go, come on then. You go first, since you're the boss. Here you go, my love. Here you go. I got ya. Right, you come up here. Here you go, my love. Oh, you tell him to stay still on the table. If I bring her up, maybe he'll actually quiet down a little bit. There you go, my love. For a little dog, she can put the food away. Right, what was that other bit you dropped? Oh, there we go. I'll know it was yours down, but I'll share between yours. So let's go and thin that leg a little bit. This is a job you want to do just a little bit each day, not overdo it. I don't know if you can hear it, but we'll get torrential rain out there at the moment. Like I said from the very beginning, always take a little bit, don't overdo it. Like I've always repeatedly say, a little mistake is a lot better than a big mistake. And because I've been doing a lot of combing, the hair stands out a lot better, so that I can cut just the right amount. When I saw him limp today, the first thought that came out of my head was, oh my god, not another one of those really dodgy dew claws. I mean, I'm keeping the hair long at the front, but I'm not going to let it get unmanageable. You know you get near to your goal when you can get the comb through without much hitch. Is that nice, you know? Yeah, see, it's starting to take shape now. Still a bit of feathering on the front paw. Oh, back paw, sorry. I need you to keep your paw down a little bit. Alright then, laddie. Okay. Alright. Poor Una, she's her little tongue's starting to hang out now because she just lost a canine a couple of days ago there. Right, if it hasn't stopped her from eating, she's enjoying her food. And what we'll do is tomorrow I'll do the other side, because this is okay for today. I mean, it still needs tidying up and stuff, but that can come when I've got a little bit of space to do it now. Let me see. No, it's not those ones. No, not those ones. Oh, there they are. See, like here. You tired? You tired, sweetie? Alright. Just a little bit each time. What is it? What is it? What? Yeah, I don't know. We've actually only been up here for about 20 minutes. I mean, usually do 40 minutes. Anyway, I've just seen a big straggly bit there. Stop being such a big girl's blouse. Yeah, you want to be the smartest TT in the world, don't you? I mean, this is the best method that I would say that if you do want to do home grooming, is always do a little bit each day. I'm going to do your nails at some point, you know that. You need them done. You haven't walked enough on concrete, you've just been sticking to the fields. That's because you sniff too much, Obi. Better, you know. She's not had much itching today, which is good, so it looks like the work that I'm doing on her is actually doing some good for her. You, on the other hand, you moan a lot. That's what you do, Obi. And I've noticed that the thingy's running out of juice again. And this is brand new, but I think it's because I use it quite a lot. The more I use it, the more times I need to charge it. So who's for a treat? Oh, let me take you off this, Obi, first. There we go. Right, just wait there. Bum up. Oh, to Daisy. Here's for a treat. You want a treat? Okay. Yeah. There you go. Yinskis. So I'm going to make a new batch. I'm going to make a stew for Obi this week. I'm going to get some chicken bits, and I want to experiment making like a chicken casserole for him. Obviously, you can have some too, you know. There we go. So, I hope this was okay for you. Tomorrow I'll do the other side of his leg. I just want to do things a little bit at a time. One, because I'm only learning this myself, so I want to make sure that I don't overdo it and that I always give myself enough space, because he does need a good bit of a tidy up, especially in the rear end here, but I will actually get round to it. But I will do a little bit each day. Obviously I'll videotape it so you can see, like I said, see the job from beginning to end. But really I've realised that it's a never ending job actually grooming a dog, especially a long hair type, because they actually need grooming every day anyway. And I think it's over this past over a month now that I've realised that, but I get so much joy actually out of doing this for Obi that I think it brings us closer together. And I think there's a little battle of wills going on, because he just wants to lay down and go to sleep. I mean, he's an old dog. Obi's he's 9. He's coming up 10 in October the 13th. October the 13th. He's going to be 10. So I think he just gets fed up. But I think it's one of these things you persevere with. You make sure that routine, and the routine is 9 o'clock. And the thing is, he comes into the room mostly just maybe 10 to 9, sometimes 8:30. It just depends how he feels. Like this evening, I had to go and get him because he's just sitting canoodling up to this little one. And as you can see, what is it? So let me just see if there's anybody in here. Hello Paul. Hello Nicole. How are you beautiful people? Not smaller than Maud. I didn't think that. Maud looks like a big puppy though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it this evening. I think it's probably a short show because one, I've been really busy today, and I think actually with the gardening that I've been done, I've got this pain right here. I hope it's the pain and not the heart, because this is the heart region in reflexology. I used to be a reflexologist other than just being a psychiatric nurse. With the psychiatric patients, when they got well enough, I used to do reflexology. It tells me a lot of what's going on. I can tell a lot of things from people's feet just by touching them. So that's all I took off tonight. Really, really small little bits, but they all go into his big bag. I've got a huge bag of hair here, which I will get round to at some point. Oh, I will get round to some point. I might make a cushion out of it. But I've got a big bag full, and that's all the clippings I've done for the past 2 years in here. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. So good night, God bless, take care, Facebook.